In August 2019, 30-year-old Wade Wilson committed horrific crimes. On August 7th, he brutally attacked a woman in broad daylight, just hours after murdering 2 others. CCTV footage linked him to the scenes, and a 911 call from Cape Coral helped uncover his actions. In a surprising turn of events, Wade evades capture, escaping just as the police close in.
Copy, I'm 1012. I'll explain to you when my partner gets here, okay? Yeah. I'm going to detain you until I figure out what exactly is going on.
I'm just waiting on my girlfriend, sir. I told you, I don't want to be harassed.
Wait, you don't want any trouble from me because you're on probation, okay? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to have you step out of the car, and I'm going to detain you. Not arrest. Detain you right now. We're not going to have any problems. Just give me the keys to the car. Going to need a couple more units. Don't go anywhere. Hey.
Alpha 8, being around in there.
Nicknamed the Deadpool Killer on TikTok, Wade targeted and tormented his ex-girlfriends. The chilling footage reveals Wade's cruelty, but his capture was thanks to his father, Stephen Testa, who alerted police after Wade confessed his crimes. Authorities found him hiding in a house he'd broken into.
All right, bud. Well, I'm gonna go do that here. Okay, let's go. Come on, everybody. All right, I'm gonna put some new handcuffs on you.
Sure. You pat me on your face, I would slam you one-on-one.
Hey,
Pussy boy.
Hey. Just relax.
And you know I would. You college graduated.
Wait. Yeah, this guy. He's handcuffing you. Just settle down. Don't pull away. Just do a little twist there. What's your neck, man? Nope. Putting it this way. Yep. I just don't want. You want to get comfortable, so watch your knees. Watch your knees. How long you been living in Fort Myers? Your whole life?
About 6 months.
Oh, where you from before that?
My girl was a business.
She's getting you water. What's up?
He was taken to the interrogation room, where he casually flirted with the detective.
You're Wade Stephen Williamson, right? Wilson? I'm sorry.
Wilson.
520 and 94?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Detective Bell. Okay, we met briefly.
Kind of good to meet you.
Not really, I'm sure.
Not that great, actually.
Yeah.
But you're not that bad. Nice to meet you.
All right, you're at the police station. You're in handcuffs, right? You're in an interview room, so I gotta read your Miranda rights. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
All right. You just want to know why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a good start.
All right. Whose house were you in?
I don't know.
Okay.
Back right now.
Okay, how did you get in the house?
Just through the back, it was open.
Okay.
So Walter in.
All right, so you didn't have permission to be in that home? Well, there was a disturbance between...
This would be a good start. You know?
Right, there's a disturbance between you and your girlfriend today, right? This morning.
Are you saying right, or are you telling me?
I'm asking
you.
you.
You phrase this as telling me that's the one I'm here for, then I'm going with what you're telling me.
Okay,
But
so
I'm not answering these type of questions. I'm just curious why I'm here.
Okay, so Fort Myers Police Department says that you had a disturbance with your girlfriend today.
Mm-hmm.
And an officer made contact with you outside of Joe's Crab Shack.
Mm-hmm.
And...
He's a jerk.
Okay.
He wasn't very nice.
He
He
wasn't.
need to train better.
Okay.
Maybe people stick around.
All right, so there was a little, I don't know exactly what went on between the two of you, but you two met and you left.
Yeah.
Okay. And you left in a black Honda that did not belong to you.
Yeah, he made me leave.
He made you leave?
Mm-hmm.
He told you to leave?
Like he was gonna tase me.
Oh, well, that make me leave.
He was just being real triggered.
Wade requested to meet his girlfriend near her spa parking lot. However, their meeting hid a dark secret tied to a disturbing incident from the day before, which she later revealed.
Alright, Melissa, how are you? I'm Alex Mino. Alright, I'm a detective with Cape Coral Police.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a lot of questions.
I know. I'm used to it, okay.
I know you've given him a lot of information, you've given them your name and everything else, but Wade Stephen Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you known him?
Boyfriend, 6 months.
Boyfriend, 6 months.
Mm-hmm. He's been in jail, incarcerated 3.5 of those.
Here in Lee County?
He beat me up and I put him in jail here, and then I didn't want to go through the court, so I dropped the charges, but he had a charge on West Palm for 2nd-degree felony stolen property.
So he had a warrant out for that arrest?
He didn't have a warrant, but his bond was revoked when he had picked up a charge here.
Okay.
Bond was revoked. He went to West Palm. He served his time. He served, went to court, got time served plus probation. When he got out of there, he had another bond in Key Marathon, so they took him to Key West jail. And then that was driving on the license, second time suspension. So I let him stay there, and I stayed with him those nights before last night. I kind of wanted to see how he would act. I didn't know if he would hit me again. You know, I didn't know if it was jail talk or whatever, or if he missed me. And things started falling apart kind of quick. He never like hit me, but I already saw that he was like already like wanting to do bad things. He wanted to do drugs and wanted to sell drugs and like just different stuff. So
Wade was on probation and had been out on bond for just 5 days when he relapsed into destructive behavior, including using drugs like Molly.
So he'd do something like that. He'd take the dog for a walk. We would go over and drink at Stevie B's, the next door neighbors. We went out to eat a few times. Just normal things, you know. Did
he do any drugs the past 5 days?
Yes, he got a hold of. We were at some gas station, and somehow he asked this person for Molly, and they had, or I don't know if he asked for Molly. Anyways, he showed up with Molly. He had that.
Showed up where?
In the car. Like I was pumping gas, and he went to get a Black and Mild, and he came back with a bag of Molly. Like he doesn't know anybody in this town. Like he just gets drugs like that. So yeah, he did Molly, and I think he got on coke once, and then the final night. Last night we went to Buddha.
What time did you get to Buddha?
Roughly 11-ish, and I think we left around 2-ish. I'm not really sure about these times.
Oh. So you went to Buddha last night?
Mm-hmm. And then he wanted to go to like this house, like a drug house.
On August 6th, Wade abandoned Melissa and took her Hellcat, though he had someone else drive it. By morning, he was spotted driving a Nissan, which was later reported missing by a woman from Cape Coral.
So somehow he got somebody to drive my car, and my girlfriend Amy saw me like walking around the parking lot like aimlessly. She's like, I was like, I got left by my boyfriend, so she let me in her car, and then I slept on the couch in her house. He was blowing up my phone all night long. I didn't know because I was sleeping. And then in the morning...
This was last night?
Mm-hmm. And in the morning I answer, and I could tell he's on drugs because he's calling me everything. Lying, like, you know, all these things. I can already tell something's up. He doesn't usually treat me this way. I told Amy, let me get the keys and you drive me in my Hellcat as soon as we figure out where it is. And then he instantly, I tried to be sweet to him. I walked up to the window. She parked behind him. And I tried to like, kind of like.
At the spa?
In the spa parking lot. And then I could tell he was getting like agitated. And he just said, get in the car. And so I just got scared and said no. And as soon as he noticed that I wasn't going to get in the car, he grabbed me and forced me up against the window. So as soon as he grabs me, I start to kind of get away. My clothes start coming off. So, like I'm pretty much like all visible. So then he opens the car door, forgets to put the car in park.
This is the Hellcat.
No, this is the Hellcat. The Hellcat ran out of gas. We eventually found it. Like we were cruising up and down McGregor just searching for it. At the end of the whole conversation, I was ignoring his phone calls toward the end. And he said, Mila, please answer my phone call and I'll tell you where your car is. And he said, so I answered, and he told me just cruise up and down McGregor. His version was on the left going toward the beach after the Buddha. That's not where it was at all, but thank God we saw it. So, but anyways, once he saw that fabric was slipping, he opens the car door, gets out of the car, but he forgets to put the car in park. So he tackles me to the ground, and the car's almost trying to run over us. So I'm trying to get out of the way of the car. He's got me all up and down on the pavement, and just threatening to kill me, threatening to get in the car, saying he's already going to kill me. I'm just struggling my best to not get in the car, because the last bad incident, he had me hands tied behind my back, choking me, beating me, raping me for like 6 hours. So I knew once I got in the car, I might not see anything again. He eventually drags me up, and then he punches me as hard as he can right here, like in the face. And somehow when he punched like that, I was able to kind of like maneuver around the back and run, like, and then run to like the neighboring business. And that's how I got away. And then he jumped in the car and left.
Melissa chillingly believed she wouldn't survive if she got into the car with Wade. Why? The answer lies in her next revelation about his past killings. When Melissa found her Hellcat near McGregor Road, she discovered a pair of women's sandals inside.
Maybe the Shepherd Barber is him too. Because that's the girl. That's the girl. Somebody said he killed this girl, Christine Melton.
Who said he killed her?
I'll show you the messages.
Okay. Now, he's calling you from that phone at 6:02 in the morning.
And I'm not answering, see? So, oh look, 8:45, that's when I finally do answer. And I think it's the same number.
Who's this?
I don't know. We could try it if you want to.
No.
When I picked up my car this morning, there was shoes that are not mine, that are females in the car.
When what? I'm sorry?
When I finally found my car, there are 2 women's shoes in my car that are not mine.
When you found your car, there were women's shoes in there that were not yours?
Yes.
You said that, or someone told me that someone messaged you and said that she was dead?
I'll show you. It's his ex-girlfriend.
Who's his ex-girlfriend?
Kelly, I don't know her last name. Kelly something. I don't know. She's being very vague.
Oh, okay.
But she kind of gets down into it.
Josh Mateo called 911, accusing Wade of a stabbing. Wade's ex told Melissa he allegedly killed Christine Melton, a claim traced back to Josh. Is this accusation or the truth? Let's hear from Wade himself.
Did you call your dad and tell him you did something tonight?
No.
No.
Oh, you're talking about Mateo?
Mateo, were you there tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tonight, no.
Well, yesterday.
Sometimes.
It was yesterday. Because
He's
now it's on
old,
a different day.
Yeah.
You showed up in that Honda. Great.
Hmm.
At some point,
Am I being charged with anything?
well,
Tell me what it is.
possibly burglary because you broke into a house.
Tell me everything I'm being charged with, then I'll talk to you straightforward.
Honestly, I don't know exactly what all your charges are going to be. That's why we're having a conversation. Fort Myers has their own charges on you. That's my understanding.
Do they?
That's my understanding.
For what?
For the battery on your girlfriend.
Great.
I don't know
That's
because I don't work for Fort Myers.
Okay. Yeah. Is it, which jail am I going to?
Oh, they always go to Lee County.
Lee County?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That car that you were in that was left at, what's the name of that guy, Mateo? At Mateo's business. Who did that car belong to?
Some chick I had met that she let me use it.
Okay, where'd you meet that chick?
At the bar.
When did you meet her at the Buddha?
I don't know. I can't remember. A day ago, 2 days ago. It's kind of merged together now.
Okay, so
I had a rough last, apparently I do coke on that from what you.
I just wanted to make sure that if I'm told somebody.
If I do blow, it's my business anyways.
Understandable, but you do understand that sometimes when people are on drugs and they come down, they can sometimes have some tendencies and they get a little jittery.
Well, then they shouldn't do drugs, should they?
They shouldn't.
It's
You're
not
right.
their thing.
But I'm just saying, you understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I asked those questions. So you met this female. Do you remember her name?
Not at all.
No. Okay.
No, I don't. Vaguely knew her. Vaguely spent time with her. Don't know her. Don't know where she's at. Don't know where she's going. And don't really care.
Okay.
Not my friend. Not an acquaintance. Don't even know her name.
Okay. So you didn't even get her first name?
No.
Christine Melton, 35, was among the missing women. Wade knew more than he let on, especially since they were both in the car together while he was driving. Wade's story clashed with Melissa's, and his fidgeting hinted at deceit. That night, he left with Christine and his dealer, abandoning Melissa. He later confessed his darker plot involving Christine's car and phone.
Did you meet her at the bar? You said the Buddha, right? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You met her at the Buddha, towards the end of the night, beginning of the night?
In between, maybe. I don't even know when we got there, to be honest with you, so I don't want to be just honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not certain. Maybe towards the end, in the middle.
Okay. Were you at the Buddha alone?
I was with my girlfriend.
You were with your girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She was there initially.
And then at some point you guys split up at the bar?
We did.
Okay. Did something happen? Did you guys get into it?
No, no, we did not. I left first.
You did?
I believe, as far as I know. We
Okay.
separated and then I didn't see, so I think I left first. She might have left first, but again, I don't know if she stayed, left, whatever.
Okay.
I didn't see her.
And how did you leave?
I left in our car.
Our car being?
We have a Dodge Hellcat.
And then?
I wasn't driving at this time.
I didn't ask. But so who was driving then?
Some dude that we met. Everybody there. I don't know. Me, I guess maybe my girl met him. I don't really know. There was a lot of people.
What's your girlfriend's name again?
Mila.
Mila.
Just so M-I-L-A.
Do you know the guy's name that was leaving in the car?
No, I'm bad. So bad with names.
Okay. You just let some stranger drive your car?
Only when I'm in the car. I can't drive stick shifts and I don't have a license either.
Okay.
So I shouldn't be driving, should I?
Probably not, no.
And I can't drive a stick shift, like I said.
Okay. So where did you and this guy go in the car?
To his house.
To his house. Do you remember where he lived?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. No. Was it Fort Myers, Cape Coral?
I'm not sure.
Okay. At what point, how do you get in that black Honda? Do you meet up with that girl and get that Honda?
We all spent time together.
So she was with you at this guy's house too?
We all were.
Okay. So did she ride with you in the...
Sure.
Did you say it's a Hellcat?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we all went.
What's a Hellcat?
It's like a Challenger Charger.
It's a Dodge.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dodge. My car ran out of gas and she had things to do. Again, my business, nothing illegal, so I don't have to talk about it. I didn't really want to hang out with everybody anymore. And I kind of wanted my car out of the road because it was parked right on the side.
Okay.
She let me use her car. I left. Did my own shit.
Did you get her phone number? How are you supposed to return it if you don't know her?
I did have her phone number because I used her phone to call my girl's phone. And I was going to meet my girl.
And so you gave her back her phone before you left her?
I don't know. I just used her phone.
Oh, you just asked to borrow her phone?
I didn't take her phone. Yeah, I said, hey man, use it, make a call. Okay. I just called my chick.
As the footage plays on, Wade continues lying, trying to keep his story consistent.
So that's the last you saw her?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was in Fort Myers or in Cape Coral?
With me, it's a good question.
Did you go to the bridge?
A couple, I think. More than one, I think. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And then at some point today, you end up at Mateo's.
I was, yeah. And at Mateo's, left Mateo's at some time.
But you left the car there?
Yeah, did. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to be driving.
What's that guy's name again? Mateo.
Mateo, yeah.
I can't keep track of all these people.
Josh Mateo.
Josh Mateo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's called Mateo Graphics.
Josh called us and said that when you got there, you had a little bit of blood on your hands, and that you said that you killed somebody.
Is that what he said?
That is.
Yeah, he's far-fetched.
Okay.
I work with Josh and a couple other guys. They're delusional. Some of them have fantasies. Some are sicker than others. Some are not.
Okay.
Some are losers.
Right.
Who cares what he says, though? I can say you killed anybody. All right. You can mean do whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pick and choose who you trust. Or back it up, you know?
Okay.
But unfortunately he said that. I don't know why he would.
Okay.
Maybe he just wanted me the hell out of there, huh?
Did you guys not
We're
get
not
along?
friends anymore.
Okay. Then why would you go up there if you weren't friends anymore?
I'm not really from here. I just got my girl. You know, people respect me. So I don't have friends, like I said. So just do what I want.
Wade fits the archetype of the rake from Robert Greene's The Art of Seduction. Like notorious rakes in history, his charm led some women to obsess over him, even starting a petition to have him released from jail.
Is this the girl that you hooked up with last night? Was already born?
I don't really know for sure, but it looks like it.
Looks like her?
Yeah. Okay. Blonde, yeah.
Okay.
We did.
So you did go back?
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
And I left.
Who's we?
Me, her friends, or her friend,
Her friend.
I think, yeah. We before them.
So you met her before?
No.
Earlier in the night, you did? Okay.
I've never met this girl. I don't even want to know her, to be honest with you. But we hooked up earlier in the night at the guy's house that I was telling you about.
Okay, so when you say you hooked up, you had there.
Yeah, of course. That's when you hook up.
I gotta be clear, man.
No. Did it all. Hooked up.
Did you use a condom?
No.
No.
Probably should have.
Maybe.
We were smart. Probably should have.
You guys had at this guy's house.
Yeah.
And then you go back to her house.
Yeah.
How'd you get back to her house?
We Ubered.
You Ubered back to her house. Okay.
My car was out of gas, bro.
Right, you told me that.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't sure because she had a car. So where was her car? At her house?
At the house, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's when she let me take it. I didn't really want to hang around. And then I asked her if I could use it, so I could get like my priorities in line and as well get my car the hell out of there. I don't have like AAA or anything. Plus my girl was going to be pissed. Plus my girl would be really pissed.
Yeah.
So this is like all not good, So she let me do that. I don't know what time I left at, honestly.
When you were out of the Buddha all night?
Yeah.
And then you guys went out after the Buddha?
Yeah.
And then you went back to her house, so it's probably getting super
Probably
early into the morning now.
Sure. Of course.
Did you get any sleep at all yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Did you talk to your girl after you left her, because that's when the alleged altercation occurred in Fort Myers Police Department was called? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. After that, did you call Mila from her phone again?
I don't know, dude.
He's attempting to blame someone else, but his tactic is bound to fail.
Her car was left at Mateo's,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
We can't get a hold of her. We can't find her. Okay. So we went to her house. Okay. Do you know what we found when we got to her house? She's dead.
What do you mean? She's dead? At her house?
At her house.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. When did you find her dead? You found her dead?
Yes, sir, we did.
Did you find her?
I didn't find her, but I was there.
You were there?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
I hate to hear that about anybody. I know nothing of that.
Okay.
It's unfortunate for anybody. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay. So you don't know
But
anything about her
you
yet?
and I are not talking about something that I don't have knowledge of. It's not fair. Because now you're being unreasonable to me. I don't.
No,
if
not
I knew anything about that, I could assist you and let you know.
Okay.
Or if I had any inclination of maybe what occurred. Or a guy, maybe the guy we hung out last with.
You don't know his name?
I don't. He was a creeper, to be honest with you. And we all left his house. None of us liked him. He even creeped me. Very weird. Very strange. I didn't like him at all.
Do you remember his name at all?
I really don't. You know what? He's a weirdo. And now that you tell me that she's dead, whatever he did is probably something that like I don't like, which is why I said he's a creeper. Just had a weird vibe. Like either he wanted me to watch me fuck this girl, or he was one of those guys that like has ulterior motives or something. And so we all left where my car broke down at. And when we left his house and we got in the Uber, she left some shit in his house. We had to get out of the Uber and find his house again. So I had to actually like physically find it, which took a while. But I found it again.
Okay.
So I can find it again. I know exactly what it looks like, all the way at the end of the road. Know right where it's at.
Car was at this guy's house. Okay.
My car was at the house when we got there. That's how we got there. And when we left in my car, and we just backed out of the driveway, we didn't make it to the gas station. So we broke on his road, 10 houses down, and we called from the Uber from there. And fuck, it took like 20 minutes, none of a nut. I didn't know which house it was. I went out to everyone and I couldn't find it. Finally, I did at the very end of the road.
Who got the Uber?
She did.
She got the Uber? Okay. So what if I told you that Mila said that you called her?
Mila says a lot of She's done this to me many times. She's unstable, and I'm not the best, I guess.
So what if I told you that she said that you called and said that you killed somebody and that you needed her to get you a bus ticket to get you out of here?
I didn't tell her I killed anybody, but I told her I needed a bus ticket.
Okay. Where were you
I didn't tell her I killed him, wherever. The only reason was for me and her going through it. I didn't want to go back to jail again for hitting her, because she's done this once to me before and said I did it when I didn't and sent me to jail. And then she dropped the charges.
Okay.
I don't want to go to jail again. If she's so saying this now, she's just hearing all the rah-rah that's blowing up and people are just talking. It's irrelevant. Prove it, bullshit. Maybe she's still over. But the only thing I told her was, can you give me a bus ticket out of here? Because I don't want to go back to jail. Big thing, dude.
Okay.
Huge thing. I better get out of here or I'm going to go to jail today.
Huge scene like her at her
spa.
Between the two of you?
For sure. People filming it.
Oh, really?
Her
See, I didn't know.
If she wants to say I said I killed somebody or something, well, you should get. If that's the type of dude that apparently you're saying that I am, maybe you should have an audio recorder on your phone if I say this stuff all the time. Or if you now are just going to throw me out as a bad guy. Prove it. Send you the audio clip. I bet she won't because she's lying. And I don't really care.
Wade, who told police there's an audio of him admitting to a murder, ironically confesses his crimes in a phone call. Here's that clip.
What is going on? How did this happen?
I don't know, dude.
How did you do this? How? Like, tell me. I want answers.
You want answers? Well, remember when I went to that dude's house or whatever?
Well, then tell me what happened then. I deserve it.
Killed the...
Why, Wade? Why?
Because we went to this dude's house, Mila, and remember when he kept showing us the pictures? Oh, I got this, or whatever?
Yes.
So I went to his house and I did a lot of it. Like, he was giving me a lot. And I was doing a lot of...
Why did you kill the girl?
Huh?
Why did you kill that girl?
I shouldn't have. I'm wrong.
Tell me what happened. Did you have sex with her? You went and killed her? What?
No, I didn't have sex with her. I killed her, though.
Why? Why, Wade?
Because I was freaking out on those drugs. Whatever he gave me must have been like bath salts or something else. It wasn't.
What happened to where you grab a knife and stab her? What happened?
I didn't stab her. Who said I stabbed her?
People keep saying you stabbed the girl. How'd you kill her?
No. I choked her out until she died. Until she was dead.
I knew that you were going to do that to me one day.
Neela, I was never going to do that to you, babe.
After leaving a dealer's house, Wade strangled Christine in her sleep. Unable to hide her body due to rigor mortis, he fled. He later confessed to someone whose actions led to his arrest.
What about your father?
What about him?
I got a phone call from him. And he said that you called him very upset.
Very upset.
Mm-hmm. So he's worried about you.
Cool. He can be. That's fair. He's a worried boy.
Parents always worry. I don't think they ever stop.
He's never been a parent. Ever. He never talks to me. I talk to him once every 6 months.
I got Josh.
Yeah.
And I got your father saying that you called told all three of them that you killed somebody tonight.
My dad said?
Yeah.
I didn't tell my dad that. They all just do this to me, honestly. It's nothing new. It's really not. They've done this to me before. They've all said, I beat Mila. Mila went back and told them I didn't beat her. Mm-hmm. And dropped the charges.
Right.
It's just whatever the dude they want to say about me at any given time.
Yeah.
So honestly, I just think that this shit's blowing up or whatever, and they're all getting a little nugget of it.
Now my understanding is in that house, I wasn't there, so I don't know yet. But in that house where they found you, that you have some clothes in there with blood on them.
In the house where I was at?
Yes, the house where they got you at tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. How did that blood get on your clothes?
I'm not sure.
Is it your blood?
I don't know.
Okay.
That I'm not sure about.
Okay. Did you get into any accidents tonight other than what's on your hands? Is there any place where you're
Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Please.
You can test the blood or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's not hers. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
Okay.
And probably is blood, because with the whole Mila situation I broke today, I saw cops everywhere. I jumped a couple fences, cut my hands. When I saw Josh, it was because I jumped over a razor wire fence.
Okay.
And I just slit my hands open and I was bleeding.
So you were doing push-ups? Okay.
I didn't kill anybody. Yeah. No, these are from push-ups.
Oh, okay.
A week ago. But I cut my hands on the barbed wire.
Okay.
And I just was bleeding. Not because I did anything wrong there.
Wade had been choosing his words carefully, but when a male detective enters, his demeanor shifts. He starts to feel threatened and intimidated, and his mask begins to crack. In this moment, Wade realizes his fate is sealed, and prison awaits him.
Detective Bell is just taking care of something real quick. We are doing a DNA warrant, so a forensic tech will be here shortly just to get some photographs and stuff. No big deal.
Okay, cool. No big deal.
What time did you say you left her house with her car?
No idea, man.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Light out, dark out, sun up, sun down,
She
moon up?
already asked me that.
Sorry?
I told her, she already asked me that question.
No,
I
wait.
told her it was fairly dark out.
Okay, dark.
Yeah, she already asked me that question.
Oh, did she tell you the charges?
I asked her when I first got here. She was on battery, I think she said, or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's the Fort Myers charges, right? Burglary to the residence, obviously here in the Cape. The theft of that stuff there.
Nice.
Makes sense. I think there's theft of a firearm.
No, there should not be.
Tow place.
How? Just because you said one's missing? I didn't take a firearm.
I said it was there before you sat there, and then it was gone after you left.
I was fine. They didn't find one, so they can't be charged with that. Whatever, sure, I'll be there.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Throw it on. Whatever you want to do.
And then as soon as we're done typing up the other charge, obviously the most important one.
What is it?
Oh, manslaughter.
Manslaughter. Okay, prove it. It's not a big deal.
I won't believe she's charging it today, but it'll be down the chute just a couple days.
Oh, that's terrific. Great.
Looks like you have a history of beating women.
Yeah. I think so, if you say so.
No, I can read it to you if you want.
I'm good, asshole.
To say, below is a brief description of the latest act of...
When I said I'm good, asshole, do you hear me? I don't want to hear it anymore. You can read it to yourself. You don't have to be a smart guy.
I'm not
I came
being
here
smart.
and was polite and talked.
You've been very polite.
Okay, then.
I'm not being not
I
polite.
don't want to hear your shit, man.
We're waiting for the... Well,
If you say you want to hear it and I say no, then I don't want to hear it, man. Yeah.
okay.
Cool, read it to yourself. Be a man, don't act like a child.
Well, I mean, being
Just be
man
that.
is not beating women.
Just be
There's
a
a
man.
difference.
Just be a man. Don't act like a child.
I'm not sure what that means.
I know, so just read it to yourself, then.
It looks pretty bad, but just because somebody does something bad in the past doesn't mean they do it bad now.
He's becoming increasingly angry and agitated, knowing his fate is sealed.
In the injury here, a lot of people helped us, though. I don't want you to think we did it all ourselves. Without the public's help, most crimes wouldn't get solved. And they were very helpful in this case. Neighbors, concerned citizens, and then the physical evidence. The forensic tech should be here shortly. We'll execute the DNA warrant. I do want to find you at least something to throw on. Did you need another water or anything? You got it. I'll be right back. See if I can get you an item to wear.
I'm just bullshit. But if you want me to change, I can. All this is mine.
Well, you just... Well, I'm confused now.
I'm a liar, though, right?
Are you lying that you didn't
Listen,
get it,
listen.
or are you...
I'm going to tell you like
trying to
this.
figure out...
Cracker. How about that? I'll see you in trial.
The items you
How about
wear.
that?
Before you said they did.
I'm a liar, right?
I never said you were lying, did
I
I?
do.
I'm asking you about the clothes. I've
Suck
never
my
said
dick.
you were a liar.
These are my clothes. You are a little dick. And I'll be proof. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I wasn't going to
What
say
are you
anything.
wrong with? Nothing?
No.
Incredible.
Why would I say anything?
I don't know. I usually would. Go ahead. One more.
One more why? I'm trying to figure out what you want me to say. I'm trying to figure out the clothes.
Whatever
are
you want
yours.
to fill your mouth with, whatever you want to fill your mouth with. Go do your job.
I can see the temper.
Sure, do your job, buddy.
You have one, don't
Please
you?
don't flare me up.
No, and clearly you have a temper. There's no...
Sure. With your bodyguards, you can say whatever you want.
It's not a matter of saying whatever I want.
Yeah,
They're
with
here
your
to...
bodyguards, you can say
everybody's
whatever you want. Yeah.
After the interrogation, it was revealed that Wade murdered 43-year-old Diane Ruiz, a mother of two, by choking her and then running her over when she tried to escape. Along with Christine Melton, his other victim, Wade was found guilty of 2 first-degree murders, grand theft and petty theft, and sentenced to death on June 12, 2024. Christine and Diane were cherished women whose tragic deaths shattered their families and communities. Despite his horrific crimes, Wade has disturbingly gained online support, raising questions about society's fascination with glorifying criminals and toxic behavior. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss an update.